Alright, good morning everybody. So we haven't been in them for a few weeks, so hopefully without me bothering them for a couple weeks they've really built up is what I'm hoping to see. So let's see how they're doing this morning. Here it is. Alright, some beetles. You. Alright, so we need to do their beetle traps. As much as I like these things, they're kind of annoying. Especially when they really get in there. There we go. Alright. Alright, so they haven't expanded as much as I thought they would. So we're just going to pull one, maybe two frames. They're actually not in any mood today other than maybe they're still waking up. I was expecting to see like all of this have eggs, but not seeing that. Inside in the box. But I need your flashlight. Okay. So we've got some little brood right there. But I want to see if these are eggs in these cells or not. I guess when in doubt, try a different frame, huh? So I could do that. I'm going to set that one right here. Let's try the next frame. What I'm not seeing that I want to see are eggs.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna try this one. This one I should see. Shine it in there for me. Maybe in this corner where there's no bees. Alright. So the concerning thing here is I've gotten 3 frames in. Where'd my light source go? Let me see. I think these are eggs actually. So maybe I'm not so concerned. Hold it. Let me see. Okay. Those are eggs. Alright, so now I'm not so concerned. Yay. Alright, but I can tell I think they're definitely hungry. So, it's a good thing we're feeding them. So there are eggs. So maybe she's just working her way over there. Alright, so we're going to put this back gently. You're getting their beetle traps?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Alright. Thank you. Maybe poof them in that little area for me. Maybe some more smoke, please. Just there we go. All right. There we go. Shoot, little lady. You too. Thank you. All right. We saw eggs. That's good. All right. Now, no beetles? Oh wait, I lied. Alright. About 6. Not bad. But I can still see oil in that one. This one looks a little bit dry.
The other one?
No, it's still got some stuff in it. Alright, so they do not have a queen excluder. So, while Chris is doing his thing with the beetle trap, refilling it, we're going to take a peek at a couple frames. Just to see what we can see. Lovely brood and late stage larva. You need to really stay on it with the food. Alright. I'm going to put them back. There we go. Moving on. Our smoker fuel was a little bit wet this morning, so. Alright. Lots of bees. So that's good. No beetle traps up here. So we're just going to pull a frame and take a peek. Man. Go. That makes that a little bit, oh, sorry, you guys are a little short. This, I believe. Alright, so I see larvae, I see eggs, I see that they need food. Alright. Just get them a little bit in. Alright. We're just doing quick looks today, making sure we see eggs. Now this hive, I believe no one has a queen excluder now that I'm talking. go. Alright. Let's see. Yep. Lots of nasty beetles. Here, hold on.
I get it.
Thank you. Alright, so these girls look pretty chill. Alright. There are eggs in here. Let's see if I can get you guys to see them. See those little white dots? Those are eggs. Alright. So this hive is looking fuller. So that's good. Just cleaning this excess wax off. Propolis. Thicker wax. How they seal things. So far, hives look okay. Definitely need to keep feeding. So, one could go right here. I'll put the other one right here. There we go. Alright. Alright. Moving on. Alright, not bad. Do they have a beetle door on their front?
Nope.
No. Hold that, please. Building wonky. I'm not going to worry too much. There's tons of bees in here. So I think we're okay. One day my ground will be flat, just not today. Alright, so this hive, I can tell you just from watching it on the outside, I've been a little nervous for it. Well, maybe I shouldn't be so nervous. Alright, well. I have some poops. And just like that, they're gone. Alright. These are dry-ish. So here's one. Here's the other. Thank you. And while they are going to be looked at or not looked at, refilled, we are going to look just at a couple frames. Oh, what a lovely brood frame. That is like wall-to-wall brood. That's great. So this hive, who I thought was struggling, alright, they're doing really good. So we're going to poof them because Chris is coming back. Alright, let's put one there. There we go. So, there you go. You know what? They're not going to have brood up here. What are they going to have? be no brood up here because there's a queen excluder. But there's so many darn bees. I guess it can't hurt. I mean, I didn't see beetles, and this is where I would see beetles. So I think leaving them this tall is okay. Yeah. That's what we're going with. Can I have a couple puffs? Thank you. How about this side? Big anthill. For anyone other than gas, because I really don't want to put gas on them and lighting them up, because they're so close to a beehive, what can I put on those? Grits don't work, by the way. I've tried it. Save your money and your bag of grits. Alright.
Lots of beetles.
Oh yeah. But no beetle trap. Do they have a beetle door? So,
Yes.
They do?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, here, let's poof them so I can get one frame. So we have some that have, what is a beetle door, which is that red thing right there. It's supposed to not let beetles in. Now, I also have screen bottom boards, so maybe that's my problem. But I like the screen bottoms because I can peek in them at night and take a look and see how their numbers look, because that's kind of a good sign when you can see a whole bunch of bees at night in your hive. So my only thing I don't like about them is to close the hive. I don't have anything like a block of wood that fits in there, and so I've been just using a cloth. Well, the big hive that I was just working on has gotten smart, and they know if enough bees hang on the fabric, eventually it falls. So, nope, it's queen cup.
Oh, cup, yes.
But, do you have your light? Not too worried about the queen cup because all of those have cells or eggs in them. So. Alright. And I just stepped in it, of course. So Chris pointed out that there was a queen cup right there. That's okay. It's more of a practice / emergency. If something does happen to her, the queen, they can, I guess, move an egg. Or maybe she lays an egg in there. No, I think they'd have to move it since she probably wouldn't lay in there. But there are eggs in here, so I'm not too worried about it. That's just in case something happens to the queen. Alright. Really? I put it back? You want to put their top on? You know, with as crappy weather as we've been having, they're in fairly good moods. Alright. Last. Oh, sorry. The last one. I did see eggs in that one, right? Yeah. Lots of bees. Does this one have a beetle door?
No.
Okay. So, ooh. Alright, so there might be something to this whole beetle door thing. Alright, because I lost my train of thought last time I had opened the hive. So I put these red little beetle doors on because it's supposed to make it to where beetles can't come in. Now I have screen bottom boards, so maybe that's my problem why they're in. Because supposedly with the red that they used, the beetles can't come into the entrance because they can't find the entrance because they can't see that color of red. I don't know. That's just how the premises of it is. And so I like them, but I don't like them because when I go to do my treatments and I go to close them, I don't have anything that sticks in them. And then, like I said, my big hive over there has figured out that if enough bees hang on it, they can make the cover go away. So smart bees, but quite aggravating when you're trying to do a vaporizer treatment and you notice that they've moved some of your cover. All right, so I reached out to the company, and within hours they were willing to send me a prototype, I think that's how you say that, of a closure for their door. I was actually impressed that they were willing to think of something and say, here, try this, let us know if it works. So I was like, cool, I will do that. Because really, all I need it for is when I go up to the hive, I smoke them, the bees move away, and I plug the hole. With no beetle entrance on them, I can just stick a piece of wood in there, or I can actually stick my fingers in that hole enough with the cloth that the bees can't essentially move it out, really. So I'm waiting on those, just to try it out and see if it works. And if it works, I may put the entrances on all of them, because like this one just had, what, 20 beetles right there in that corner? It doesn't have one, whereas the other one only had 4 or 5, not many. So I think we're okay. You guys are thinking about it, but I think this hive just swarmed on me the other day, so there's still quite a few bees in there. So I think we're good. So other than that, we have one more treatment to do on them, and then they'll be all set for winter, or going into winter, hopefully. There will be another small flow coming up, but if I harvest it, which I probably will, just because I think overachieving hive over there is already trying to make some honey, I'm going to use it to feed back to my bees, just because that way it saves me a little bit of money on sugar over the winter. So other than that, I hope everyone enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week. Have a great Sunday, everybody.